Today, in this episode, we're going to explore a hypothetical question. If everyone in the world jumped off a cliff, could humans evolve wings? Now, evolution is a passive process of elimination. Under certain conditions, humans could evolve wings, but definitely not through the extreme method of collectively jumping off a cliff. After all, jumping off a cliff wouldn't just give you wings, it'd also come with a halo on your head. So, let's get to the point. Let's say there's a divine hand that sets a rule for the world. Every human must fall off a cliff once before mating and having offspring. Those who haven't fallen off a cliff won't have children, and those who fall to their death won't have children either. At first, the cliff's height isn't too steep, maybe just 7 or 8 meters high. There are some plants and branches on the cliff to cushion the fall. Under these conditions, the sick, weak, or unlucky people will be the first to die. After several hundred years and dozens of generations of natural selection, a group of humans who are resistant to falling or have a lighter build will gradually emerge. Of course, before this happens, the human population will decrease significantly. However, over time, a balance will be reached, and more humans will survive the fall, with stronger adaptability and a rebound in population. At this point, let's have the divine hand increase the difficulty of falling off the cliff, such as raising the cliff height or reducing the cushioning upon landing. Humans will once again experience massive deaths, until over time, a group of humans with certain gliding abilities or high wind resistance, such as those with a light build or a wide cross-section, will be selected through evolution. This group of humans with similar characteristics will have a higher survival rate after falling off the cliff, successfully reproducing and passing on their excellent genes. After a long period of time, you'll find that the surviving humans in this world may have very large palms, even a flat body, or gradually develop features similar to bat wings. Humans with these features become the rulers of the world, and the population rises again. At this point, the divine hand increases the difficulty of falling off the cliff again, until after many years, humans adapt again. Their bodies further evolve, and the population climbs out of the trough. This cycle repeats itself, over and over again. Approximately tens of millions to hundreds of millions of years from now, the evolved humans will lose their hands and become wings. At that time, the human race may further differentiate into those who can fly on their own and those who can only glide but not actively fly. After all, in the divine hand's design, neither of these two types of humans will go extinct. As for humans like us, we were long dead in the game of the divine hand, completely extinct. However, at that time, the humans, even as the descendants of modern humans, will have no connection with modern humans in the traditional sense, and may even have reproductive isolation, surpassing the difference between us and chimpanzees. After all, from an evolutionary perspective, the difference between chimpanzees and us is only about 5 million years, which is why modern biology has already classified several hominid species into the human family. Of course, if humans with wings but no hands would die, then under the magic of evolution, humans with more complex body structures may evolve, such as hands remaining agile but with webbed armpits. At that time, the humans in this world will truly be unique, each showing their own abilities. Essentially, evolution itself does not make organisms adapt to the environment, but rather quite the opposite. It erases those who do not adapt to the environment and leaves behind those who, through genetic mutations, accidentally gain a higher probability of survival. As long as there is enough survival pressure, enough time, and continuous genetic mutations in the reproductive process, organisms will always evolve in unexpected directions. This is also why, over the past 100 millions of years, fish came onto land, birds took to the sky, and hominids began to walk upright. Finally, returning to the question posed at the beginning of this episode. To evolve wings by having all humans collectively jump off a cliff may sound like an incredibly foolish assumption. However, if we extend the entire process over a sufficiently long time span, slowly adjust the difficulty of jumping off the cliff, then one day, humans will grow wings.